In the last video, we introduced 7 fruits that are excellent for relieving constipation. Those fruits showed a clear laxative effect through the combined action of fiber, enzymes, and organic acids. However, not all fruits are good for constipation. Today, we will take a look at fruits with weak effects, fruits that hardly help at all, and even fruits that may worsen constipation. Although their effects are somewhat weaker, there are still fruits worth recommending for mild constipation. Korean pear, kiwi, banana, avocado, dragon fruit, fig, and prickly pear contain much more fiber than papaya, mango, or white peach, yet their laxative effects were relatively weaker. This shows that simply having a large amount of fiber does not directly translate into effectiveness. For example, more than half of the fiber in avocado is insoluble. It increases stool bulk, but has little ability to retain water or stimulate fermentation in the intestine. Figs also contain a lot of fiber, but the proportion of viscous soluble fibers such as pectin is low. On the other hand, papaya contains papain enzyme, while mangoes and peaches contain sorbitol and organic acids, which work together with fiber to produce strong effects. Avocado and figs lack such additional components. Furthermore, even within soluble fibers, the effect depends on how well intestinal microbes can ferment them to produce short-chain fatty acids. Papaya and guava provide highly fermentable pectin, whereas the fibers in avocado and figs are less fermentable, which makes their laxative effect weaker. Of course, our experiments are not absolutely definitive. One of us, based on personal experience, has found, similar to some research reports, that Korean shingo pears and kiwis have very good laxative effects. Therefore, in the end, it seems necessary to personally explore and identify which foods best suit your own constitution. Sweet fruits that do little for constipation. Fruits such as grapes, melon, watermelon, strawberry, pineapple, honeydew, cantaloupe, coconut, lychee, longan, cherry, apricot, tangerine, jackfruit, and tomato showed little to no noticeable effect. Most of these are high in water but low in fiber. For example, melon, watermelon, cantaloupe, and pineapple contain only 0.3 to 0.9 grams of fiber per 100 grams, a very low amount. As a result, they provide little pectin or other soluble polysaccharides, offering minimal ability to soften stools or enhance peristaltic movement through fermentation. Fruits that actually worsen constipation. On the other hand, persimmons, both fresh and dried, are classic constipation-causing foods. They are rich in tannins, which have an astringent effect in the intestine and tend to harden stools. The peel contains even more tannins, so eating persimmons with the skin can worsen constipation further. Today, we looked at fruits that are less effective, fruits that provide little to no benefit, and even some that can make constipation worse. In the next video, I will introduce excellent vegetables for relieving constipation. There may not be many, but a few vegetables show surprisingly strong effects. Thank you for watching until the end.